What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, one of the most beautiful little towns that I've ever seen. This place is just beautiful, beautiful little college town here. Katie's going to tell you a little bit about the town, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I think about the place. Lewisburg is in eastern Pennsylvania. As you can see, absolutely beautiful town. The people are friendly. You have fairly decent proximity to, you're about 3 hours south of Rochester, New York, if you ever want to see that beauty. If you ever want to see upstate New York, that's nice. Some of the biggest mountain passes that you could see east of the Mississippi are in this vicinity. I like that it's tree lined. That's a really hard thing to find in a lot of small towns. We're currently, I think, on Market Street heading into town, so beautiful, beautiful town. I mean, and we travel a lot. This town looks gorgeous, and what's funny is everything that I've heard about this town in this area is that it's part of the Rust Belt, and this whole area is like whatever. Like, I mean, in my mind, I was like, I gotta drive through Pennsylvania. But then you actually get here, and it's pretty nice. Like, I mean, look at this little town itself. This is gorgeous. Surrounding countryside's beautiful. It's a whole different thing than what I'm used to. It's just definitely different. It's beautiful. And the town does have suburban outskirts with Paneras and grocery stores and just about like everything you could think of that you would want. I mean, this town's got like a new Panera, a new Applebee's, new grocery stores on the outskirts. I mean, it's got like in a lot, not just a few things. Like the hotel we stayed at was built a month ago. And I've said this, that new hotels are an incredible indicator. Whenever you see, look at that Bentley. New hotels are an incredible indicator of like projected growth for the area, because they don't just build new hotels anywhere. New hotels, I mean, they really study and they know what areas are gonna have projected growth, and they need to have hotels. They need to have hotels for workers, for people visiting. Not sure why this guy's in town with a semi. So new hotels are a really good indication of like projected growth in an area. So when you see a town that has new hotels, it's really good. It got like in the 60s last night.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, and I had the air conditioner on. Okay, like, do you notice that the bed, like the hotel rooms, like the bed smelled like chemicals? The whole night I really struggled to just even to breathe. This is gorgeous. I mean, is this what you imagine in Pennsylvania, in eastern Pennsylvania? I imagine like Rust Belt towns that like were empty. You know, like the South is like really much dead. Now I get what I mean when people meant, like, when I thought the towns in the South were nice. Like, towns in the South are freaking dead.
Yeah.
Look at this place. You know? Todos tus amigos son patas. Tienen peste a pata. How far away from? Oh, why is you trying to get me to go to this? Is beautiful here too, and there's mountains on the other side. We gotta hop back over the bridge. I just wanted to see this little bridge here. I wish you guys could see how beautiful. I mean, this bridge and this. I wish you guys could see the sides on this video. It's beautiful. I mean, there's mountains on the sides. Todos tus amigos son patas. Tienen peste a pata. It kind of reminds me of Wetumpka, but better.
Yeah.
Wetumpka really is the nicest town in Alabama, and in the South probably, like, by far.
Yeah.
And that one time I went to in Louisiana, what was it called? No, the pizza's supposed to be really good out here too. But like, we can't eat pizza. Like, we're trying not to.
Especially this early.
Early in the day, it's not good for you. It's really not.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like pizza. It's just that my body can't handle it anymore. Bro, I have abused my body and eaten more pizza than I should have and spaghetti and pasta. And now my body's like, oh, hold on, man, you're an old man. You can't be eating all that stuff.
At 31.
And you know what? Like, I'm actually enjoying. I've been eating salads. Is there a tropical smoothie here?
Oh, there's not one for like a while.
You know, like I'm actually enjoying that now. Like, last night I had a Caesar salad, and even that was a struggle for me.
But we could go where we went last night.
New York City.
No.
I actually miss it. Like, I left scared and upset and worried and just angry at the place.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not so bad. You'll never think about visiting New York City. There it is, guys. I'll show you guys. And that direction, you got this beautiful old bridge. And I know I can't turn the camera the other way, but in the other way, there's actually like a mountain. Yeah, there's mountains in both directions, actually. So, mountain views, you know, river, old beautiful town center. This place is gorgeous. And then there's a university, or college, yeah. Sorry, college town. Tata, todos tus amigos son pata, tienen peste a pata. Los aplasto como una lata. Mi amigo de Nigeria es un haka. Pero igual, no se lava las patas. This is like, wow. Is this what you expected a little town in Pennsylvania to look like? It is absolutely stunning. So, tell me about this town, Katie.
Oh, sorry. There is.
She wants to be a realtor.
There's about 5,700 people there.
I wouldn't hire her as a realtor.
In this
really
town.
I'd fire her.
Per capita income is $14,000.
That's weak. For real?
Yep.
Well, I guess there's a lot of students, right? That's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2% of the population is age.
Que vuelta city! Hopefully they're Cuban. Or Puerto Rican. Wepa. Or Dominican. Oh, okay.
I was trying to find you a breakfast place. I'm sorry.
I deleted it.
Huh?
You have to get my approval. You can't just GPS a place and assume. You think you can just GPS a place and assume I'm gonna take it in? You gotta ask my permission. Stop! I'm looking at the map. You need my permission, women. Don't ask for permission, women.
Can I have your permission to look for a place for you to have your healthy food?
No, I'm good. You want to eat this earlier?
Yeah.
I can hold off for a few more times.
Mm-hmm.
This town looks like it's got good food though. What do you want to do?
I would say just get Panera on the way out.
Oh yeah, I can't do Panera yet.
They got like sandwiches and stuff.
In the morning. Yeah, I know they got sandwiches and stuff, but dang it, women. Like, really? Again, Panera?
Well, they got a smoothie. I'm gonna get that. And they got a mango smoothie.
I'm not interested. I figure if we don't catch this thing in New York City, you won't catch it anywhere. There's a lot of people there. You're breathing air that like thousands of people are breathing.
Yeah.
Hey. So, what I didn't understand about New York City before I went,
Mm-hmm.
so they like legitly try to like make New York City be like where you have to walk and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they think it's environmentally sound to walk, which I could disagree with that. I mean, I think I could have a much bigger impact on the environment if I drive my truck.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Not in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so like the idea behind New York City is that they discourage driving actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea behind Florida is carretera, like You ain't walking nowhere. So it's like a place that's laid out. Look how beautiful this is. Yeah, we could be here forever. This place is just, there's so much beauty to it. The idea behind New York is that you walk and that you drive. If you don't even have a car, you drive a bus or something. So if you have a car, you're like ostracized. Is that the word I'm looking for? You're ostracized and charged and scammed and treated like garbage because you have a car. I just think they're a bunch of haters. That's what I think. Thank you. That's nice of you. Very nice of you to do that. So you're like ostracized and just treated like crap because I'm stuck behind a school bus. Dang children. I guess they hate people with cars. They don't want to see you drive. They want you to walk and take a subway and a bus and a Uber. I like my car. I feel like a car is an extension of who I am as a human.
Jose, well, look at the population there. There's 8 million people that live in New York City.
Move to Florida. I mean, don't move to Florida, but yeah.
1.6 million just live in Manhattan.
That's crazy. 1.6 million people live in that little place.
As of 2009, a lot of people moved out, but
it's still millions of people in that little strip of land. That's crazy to think about. That's crazy.
Brooklyn has 2.59 million.
Yeah.
These are the 2019 estimates. In Queens, about 2.2 million.
That's a lot of people in one little strip of land. Is that the Popo dog? It must be the Popo dog. These Fords make me... I need to get a Ford. People think I'm a cop. They already think I'm a cop because I'm recording. Which, ironic. I'm like the first thing from a cop. That's hilarious.
Nah.
I'm driving. You cannot just show me, like, I put a phone in my face while I'm driving, woman. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I can crash. When you're a passenger. When I crash, you'll crash. You can tell me what the story's about.
Florida woman story.
Okay, that's a beautiful way to start the day.
Yeah.
You never hear a Pennsylvania woman story.
No.
Pennsylvania woman urinates on a statue. Then bites sheriff officers. Okay, what's the story with?
Naked woman drove golf cart through standoff with armed suspect.
That doesn't even sound like a real thing. There's no way that's real. Hold on. Naked women drove a golf cart. So she's naked. She's on a Jessica Smith. She looks like a New Yorker though, don't she? Has like that New Yorker Italian face. Look at her. She's got that New Yorker Italian face. Did that record to me? She did what? How do you even have a stand? How do you like even end up in a standoff? That's not.
This is in Pinellas.
In St. Petersburg, okay. It's Clearwater, St. Petersburg.
In Dunedin.
Dunedin.
While Pinellas deputies were in the middle of a tense standoff with an armed man on the roof.
Hold on. So they're already hold on. So they're already in a tense standoff with an armed man on a rooftop.
Yeah.
So the cops are already dealing with a Florida man. Okay, so let's put the setting. Here you are in Florida, in Pinellas County. It's probably like 95 degrees, and humidity's 100%. So just being there, just being there holding a gun and aiming at somebody is already like that's already like a workout for the cops. So you're a police officer. You're sweating. You're hot. You're in Pinellas County.
The armed man on the roof of a Dunedin home on Sunday.
Hold on. So okay, let me get this straight. So, see these houses? They have like architectural features. Like you can climb on a roof on one of these houses. Have you seen a Florida roof? Like you know how hard it is to climb. He literally had to get up on a roof with a ladder. Like he planned this out. Okay, so he's on a rooftop. Keep going with this. Keep going with this. I like where this is going.
They said a naked woman who drove through the scene on a golf cart made the situation even more dangerous for law enforcement.
Well, no crap. Now everybody's boring, you know, like, because he's young. He's not like an old lady.
Deputies were setting up...
You know, everybody's like, oh. Yeah. And now, like, how does that make the standoff worse?
I don't know. Deputies were setting up a perimeter outside the home of just at near midnight on Sunday. They said 18-year-old Myas Abbott fired a gun.
Hold on. You know who would have loved to be there? Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Would have loved to be there. They'd have been like boing, like.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, he has discovered Beavis and Butthead.
I did not know that the same people who made King of the Hill made Beavis and Butthead. Because I never liked Beavis and Butthead. Then I saw a clip where Hank Hill was in it. Does he have a different name of Beavis and Butthead?
I think so.
Is it Tom?
I don't know.
Bone. So there's a man on a rooftop, and he's having a standoff with law enforcement. He's wearing clothes. Keep going with this.
He fired a gun at people in an area, ran from deputies, climbed onto the roof, pointing the firearm at them. Mm-hmm. It was the beginning of a 6-hour SWAT standoff.
One time. 6-hour standoff. So this is a prolonged event.
That's when they said 28-year-old Jessica Smith from Boston, Massachusetts.
I told you she wasn't from Florida though. Now y'all picked up that one detail, right? She's not from, and I told you, she looked like a New Jersey Italian. She's a Boston Italian. I told you, she ain't from Florida. All these Florida men, no, they ain't from Florida. Okay, these are people from other places. Why don't they do that crap up here? Keep going with this. How old is she?
28.
Boing. Okay.
She drove past in several marked police cars, approached the home during the standoff, ignored their commands to leave the scene. Smith then refused to get out of the golf cart.
Maybe she had good intentions.
Maybe she was handcuffed.
Maybe she had good intentions. Maybe she's like, I can end this standoff. This man's never got...
Had a distinct odor of alcoholic beverage coming from her.
Okay, well, she had good intentions.
And she was completely nude.
Completely.
Yeah.
But the thing that I don't get is she made it to the scene. It means she drove like for a few blocks, or she was just legitimately driving. This is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
The defendant's actions and her inability to follow directions put multiple deputies at risk for potentially getting shot at. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, here you are in a standoff, there's a naked girl in a golf cart, you're going to look at her. You're not, like, going to look at the guy. Yeah, I can see how it put the cops in danger. Deputies arrested
the guy that was shooting, he must have, like, also, like, been in danger, too, because he was going to, like...
They arrested her for resisting an officer without violence.
All right. The cop had a good day. Like, how do you get home? Like, hey, baby, how was work today? Like, so we were in a standoff? Oh, no, baby, you okay? You in a stand... and then a naked lady showed up and I arrested her. And the wife punches him. Like, you probably enjoyed it, you jerk. And it just ruined his day. Like, that cop... There's no way that cop didn't get beat when he got home.
Oh, there was more than one cop, probably.
Yeah, they got beat when they got home. Like, what do you do there? Oh, I was on a standoff. You arrest somebody? Yeah.
They probably just said, "Oh, normal day at the office." Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you don't tell your wife you arrested a 28-year-old naked woman in a golf cart that was drunk.
Unless you got a really good wife, so.
No wife is gonna put up with that crap. And those cops, they got beat up when they got home. Like, there's no way their wife's like, "Oh, I understand you had to do it." No, I was like, "Oh, were you looking at her? Huh?
Yeah.
Did you like her?" I'm 58, and she's 28, and you're probably thinking about her right now. Yeah.
I don't do that.
If I told you I went to a job site today and the customer ran out naked in a golf cart, you would probably have a lot of questions about what happened afterwards. Don't tell me you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, they are.
That's why you. Okay.
Well, they're police officers in Florida, so they're gonna deal with a lot of drunk people. And be like, oh, this drunk lady was drunk and naked and drunk.
Well, actually, let's not go too far. There's actually been naked people arrested on our street in Florida.
Yeah.
Like recently. Not where we live now, but where I'm from.
Yeah.
My hood, dog. My hood, dog. This is beautiful. Let me tell you, this far exceeded my expectations for Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. This is cute.
I imagine like empty parking lots, boarded up houses, people on a street corner like zoned out, maybe leaning a little. I'm going to West Virginia. This is way too fancy for me.
I think we're driving through West Virginia.
No, this is Pennsylvania. Oh, have you ever been to West Virginia? We're going to be driving very close to West Virginia. It looks a little grimier this way. How far are you from West Virginia?
It's too far to the south.
Well, there's no game plan here.
Okay, if we got on...
Alright guys, we're going to figure out what our next move is. That is Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. So this is what I imagined we would be looking at when we drove through. This is what in my mind. This is Pennsylvania. We should make this a cover photo for this town. And we'll just paint for all the local people. Like, this is what our town's about now. Yeah, it's beautiful. Completely beautiful. And I know upstate New York has got to be beautiful too. We got to decide what we're going to do next, guys. So we'll let you guys go. Checking out from Lewisburg, PA.